That temperature was inside the tent, so I'm sure it's a few degrees colder outside, but since I'm toasty warm right now, we'll let that hypothesis go untested. Since we did 12.5 miles yesterday, we only need to do about 7-ish today to stay on course. So it'll be a nice relaxed packing day. We can focus on foraging and critters and things. Be fun in a little bit. Glasses look all right. Almost had a disaster. I had taken them off to change clothes, and then I partially ended up leaning on them. I heard a crunch. I'm like, oh no. Fortunately, it was the frame that was bent a little bit and it bent back, but that was... Whew. It's 10 o'clock, my latest start ever on a backpacking morning. It was a cold night. I think it was in the 30s last night. And it was supposed to be in the 20s up at the summit. That's part of why I kept going. And no surprise visitors last night. Good night's sleep. I'm feeling refreshed. We've got the sun coming out. It's been out. And I'm hoping we have a good day. So I was taking down the food bag and realized I hadn't eaten yet. So just had some pepperoni. And I know it sounds funny, but it's 140 calories for less than an ounce. And then this little guy I'm about to eat, this nice little waffle, it's 150 for 1 ounce. So for less than 2 ounces, I'm getting 300 calories to start out. The pepperoni was about half that size, so it takes up no space. Made it to High Rock. All right, we are at High Point, and you can see through the trees quite a ways. Yesterday, we were way up there on that peak. Made it back down from High Rocks. Really not a bad little climb. And hopping back on the trail, sure was nice being up there on that rock. You know, when the sun's out, you can get everything dried out real easy without getting all muddy and dirty, so that was cool. Here's the funny thing, right at the top there, that's the High Rock rock where I was eating lunch. It just came up over that, and there's another view of the rock, so it's not too much higher than the trail. This is the river right before 19 West. So I drank some water here and gonna head up. Guess I go that way. Oh, that's cool. If it was a little hotter, I think I would just jump in that pool. It's deep enough to go all the way in. It's just too good to pass up.
see if I can get my legs in here. Oh, this is heaven. Check this out. Okay, so this was a lot of fun. I feel really good, but I am starting to shiver now. Got enough of my body wet, but I'm just cold. It's supposed to be in the 30s or something like that tonight, so I better get dried off and get warmed up. Helicopter just went over. Maybe I've been out here too long. Family sent them to pick me up and bring me back. Nice. Trailside fast food. A couple hikers said there's a local at the shelter, and so they was giving them bad vibes. That's the same thing people said at the last shelter, and I wasn't feeling good about judging somebody like I did last night, I think. So if I'm there, I'm just gonna make friends, and probably a guy likes hiking and can't do it as much, and just looking to make friends, I guess. So hopefully that'll be the case. This site is just barely big enough for a Z-Packs duplex tent. And oh, there I'm using my emergency blanket as a dry seat since the log was wet. So it's a really nice spot to be if you want to be closer to the water, or if the shelter's full, or for some reason you don't want to be social. 6:40, so I think I have maybe half hour, 40 minutes of light, so I am gonna get supper going. Yeah, you've seen this one before. Potatoes, bacon, although it's double portion tonight because it was an extra big pack apparently. Some more zinc foil and some nuts, and a few berries. Since it's going to be cold tonight, I'm going to finish off with some pine needle tea, and then I'm going to eat this chocolate and the last of the Pop-Tart while I'm waiting. Tea is ready. One of the things I like about pine tea is when you're done drinking, if you have a little bit left over, you can use it to wash your hands. It's very cleansing and refreshing. Not only is it a cleanser, but it's nice and warm.